Greetings, everyone. Kevin Harlan here alongside my partner Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad to have you join us. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe and World Peace are the wingmen, and it's Sessions in at the point guard position. And for New York, Melo and Amari at the forward slots. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Chandler, and it's Shumpert in at the one spot. Here's Smith. Bynum is whistled for reaching in. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Launches a three. Good. Smith's got the game going here with the first basket for the Knicks.
Well, last time Mike Brown coached in the NBA was with the 2010 Cavaliers. LeBron James' last year with Cleveland. And Mike Brown had a pretty good record with the Cavaliers. Even won Coach of the Year in 2009. Not sure what he was thinking there, because that was not a good shot.
Yeah, it would help if he was actually capable of making it. Stay in your range.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike Woodson had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, he said that no matter how things pan out offensively for them, they're a smart enough team defensively to stay in it. He said, quote, "My guys know how to force their shooters into bad shots and turn defense into offense for us. We'll see how that goes, guys."
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra, Clark, we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
Yeah, you hear it all the time, Kevin, and that's the identity they want to have today, and I think it'll work for them as long as they execute it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one thing to say it, but you got to bring it. And I think this team has to show great energy and aggression early on if they're going to win this game.
We're getting back to Brown for just a second. Clark, a couple of 60-win teams under his watch, while in Cleveland, of course, LeBron James is there with him.
Yeah, exactly, and that bodes well going forward. Unfortunately, he was not able to translate those 60-win seasons into a championship, but there are a lot of factors that come into winning a championship. I don't think you can disparage Mike Brown at all, because he did a terrific job in getting those teams to the level he got them to, and that experience will serve him well as he tries to help the Lakers win another championship.
And here's Kobe for three. Rebound by Anthony.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Can't get it to go.
Well, that's not really what typically happens for someone with his touch around the rim. That's a surprise.
He feeds it to Bynum. Now Chandler defending. Stolen.
And nice swipe there. You could see his eyes get wide open when he saw the opportunity to take the ball.
Here's the break. Fires from deep. Here's Gasol. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points.
How about the energy he puts into crashing the boards, guys?
Smith outside. Dishes to Chandler. Smith the pass to Chandler. Back to Smith. Gasol gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers on D, trailing by 2. Gasol with the steal.
Boy, good anticipation. A solid play to pick off that entry pass.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Well, you talk about Pau Gasol, you think about the luxury of having a 7-footer who can play the power forward or center spot. He's really the key to that Laker front line.
And it's tied up with that one. Going back to the versatility of Pau Gasol. So skilled, he can pass, shoot, handle the ball, and do it all.
And we really haven't seen many players of his size, Kevin, with that wide array of talent. I mean, he'd be a really good player if he was only 6'4". That's how skilled he is.
And what a great season Tyson Chandler had for the Dallas Mavericks last year, guys. He shot a career-high 65% from the floor and really improved his free throw shooting as well, up to 74% from the line.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Andrew Bynum. Kobe kicks to Hill. Gasol inside. He's against Stoudemire. Anthony against Barnes. Sessions from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I could not agree with you more, Steve, in terms of what Tyson Chandler has brought to the Mavericks with his offense. I mean, we knew about his defense and rebounding. He had well established that as part of his arsenal. But his improvement on offense, that development, has been really kind of frosting on the cake.
13 feet out. Gets the bucket. Barnes has got his first 2 points. Now Smith. Guarded by Kobe. Deflected by Kobe. But they retain possession. Here's Kobe. 1:09 left in the first quarter. And here's Sessions. Barnes dishes to Hill. They're moving it around. Barnes kicks to Kobe. The three gets it to go. Kobe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York trailing. Oh, the one-hand jam.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Sessions. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Nice shot by Smith.
He come right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye? How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
From downtown, Knicks with the rebound.
I see him.
Here's Stoudemire. Shot is blocked. Sessions with it. He has 5. Outside, Kobe. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Here's Blake.
Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Steve Blake is out there with world peace. Then it's Hill. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Bynum in at the center, filling out the middle. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, Kobe Bryant, one of the best shooting guards in NBA history. But when asked what he wanted his legacy to be, he said, quote, "When my career is over, I want them to think of me as an overachiever despite the talent I have. Hopefully, they perceive me as a person who did whatever he had to do to win above all else. Above anything, above stats. If they say that about me, I'll be happy." And fellas, with his work ethic, it doesn't seem like a stretch.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris.
Well, Kobe, obviously a guy with so much natural ability, but with his renowned work ethic, not to mention the 5 titles, I think he is a guy who did a great job of realizing his vast potential.
Going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
Kicks to Blake. Feeds it to Hill. Now the dish to Blake. A tight game here in New York. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Offensive rebound. Good ball movement. Right side, world peace.
Come get it.
Pass to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And And so here's New York. And Gasol sends it back. And Clark and Steve, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like they're getting very isolation heavy. The ball is stopping. Everybody's going one-on-one, trying to do it on their own. About the lead just going back and forth here. We're seeing some really good basketball.
You know what, guys? I've lost track of how many times the lead has changed. I mean, it's obvious, though, it's been a good one, and neither side can pull away.
That doesn't go either for world peace.
How about the run Amari had last season during the middle of the year? He had 9 straight games with 30 points or more. Just an explosive score. That was a Knicks record, by the way.
It's tipped. Shot to stop the run. Snatched up. Hill passes to Bynum. A second chance effort. And the Lakers with another miss. The Knicks leading by 4. He kicks to Smith. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Troy Murphy, he's checked in for Hill. Kobe comes in for Pau Gasol. And Sessions subbed in for Steve Blake. Here's Smith. He's got 10. Count that one. 3 points. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead. And just to touch back on that record of Amari's, he was carrying the Knicks team for the early stretch.
He really did. I mean, with a team that had sort of been kind of patched together and stitched together, he stepped up and led the way until they were able to make that trade for Carmelo Anthony. You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
Just trying to wear them down here.
Yeah, the lead is just expanding right now. Just what you want to do when you've got a team down. Don't let them up.
Outside for world peace. Back to Kobe. Cannot hit. And New York takes it the other way.
This has been a game for him to forget. So far, anyway. We'll see if he can pick it up.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Tell you what, seems like all it takes is just a little bit of defense for him to be tentative on those layup attempts.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a bit.
And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sessions dishes to Bynum. Kobe against Smith. Scooped up. Outside for Kobe. To end the drought. Gets it to go. Kobe's got 6.
Well, you know what? He finally didn't force one there, Kevin. I mean, I'd like to see him get a few more looks like that.
Smith. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And that does it for the first half of play. Back in a moment. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Lakers trailed by 8.
Well, you know, it was interesting. The Knicks did not come up with more wins than losses against the West last year. But they were almost 500, 14-16 against the Western Conference.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York looking at who they've got. Melo and Amari at the forward slots. And it's Chandler. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Shumpert in the point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, in speaking with Pau Gasol, he feels like the Lakers function better when they're distributing the scoring around. His quote, "I think we're more effective and more successful when our offense is balanced and everyone's contributing." He said we tend to get in trouble when the offense gets stagnant and we stand around and watch Kobe. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of weapons, certainly, at the Lakers' disposal.
You know, with the players they have, you keep moving the ball around, somebody's going to score. I mean, there's just too much talent.
More on the Knicks and the West. For the East, that was one of their better records against the Western Conference.
Well, it makes sense. The Knicks have the style and mentality to play a more Western type game. In other words, getting up and down the floor, scoring big points, and really running as hard as you can on every possession.
And here's the break. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
Now, they're playing so well offensively, and that's led to this double-digit lead.
Guys, no resting on their laurels. They continue to get after it as if they might even be down. That's how they're playing, with that kind of attitude.
Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense, just how much damage are we going to allow him to do?
Kobe Bryant now in his 16th season in what has been one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
Here's Anthony. He's got 10. Back to Chandler. Gasol with the steal. Shoots from the baseline. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Steve, you know, for Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling age. He's 33 right now going into this season. Wear and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his shooting hand. He continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career. And he takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it. Oh! Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that.
Bynum kicks to Barnes. Back to Bynum. Now Chandler defending. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Up top, Kobe. There's the triple. That's good. Kobe's got 14.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on him. You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coasting to the playoff, put themselves in a tight spot, and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hill comes in for Andrew Bynum. And it's Murphy in for Pau Gasol. Kobe kicks to Sessions. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserved. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
Boy, how about that athleticism? I mean, it's unreal how high he can get up off the ground.
Yeah, he was soaring to the rim.
He is one of a kind, no doubt about that.
Murphy, guarded by Stoudemire. Some good ball movement here. The 3, Kobe, no good.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing.
Here's Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, the results were somewhat mixed once the Knicks acquired Carmelo Anthony. They finished the season 14-14 after the trade and, of course, got swept in the first round by the Celtics.
And the Lakers making a change here. World Peace is checked in. But Clark, you mentioned the playoff series between the Knicks and the Celtics. Carmelo struggled with his shot. Steve, just 37% from the field.
Well, the Celtics are a very good team defensively. And I think for Carmelo, remember, he had to take on a lot of the scoring load because of the back injury to Amari Stoudemire. So I thought Carmelo played well, but the defensive focus of Boston was completely on him.
Find themselves in a pretty good-sized hole here, and it's mostly because of their sloppy play with the basketball.
Kind of strange. We can't seem to find a grip on the ballpark. They're just giving up a lot of easy plays.
And here's Kobe for 3. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Stoudemire backing him down. Shumpert. Rebound by Meta World Peace.
Boy, he had a great look at that, but really good defense contesting that shot.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's Kobe. 14 points for him. Lets the three fly. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. Kobe's got 11 points in the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And so here is New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Hill is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Steve Blake. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's World Peace at the 2 guard.
Well, it's been such a long, tough stretch for Knicks fans, but last season was a good one. Getting to the playoffs, finding talent in Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony, a couple of superstars, and they handled their business on their home floor pretty well.
Timeout called the Lakers. You know, Steve, you're right. Those superstars you just rattled off have given the basketball fans and the Knicks themselves brand new life, and now they got a product, Clark, that people want to go out and see.
Exactly, and a pretty impressive home record that I think will improve now that those guys will have more time together. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, 23 and 18 at home last year, and I expect that number to go up.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
That's why you push the ball. You score before the defense has a chance to set up.
Exactly. They had the defense on its heels that time.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Well, there are a lot of good closers in the NBA, but for my money, Carmelo Anthony is the best guy in the fourth quarter when you absolutely need a bucket. I think he made the right call there. It's always a bang-bang play, but I don't think the defense had position.
You know, blocking fouls are never easy to whistle, but that one definitely looked like a block to me.
That's how it works. Your defense feeds into the offense.
Yeah, you know, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence.
And Steve just talked about Carmelo Clark as a clutch scorer. Stats back him up. Game on the line. There are few better in the league in doing that.
I would put him right at the very top of the list, too, top 2 or 3, because he can get it over you. He can get it around you. He can do it with his back to the basket. He can do it from the three-point line. And he's a really good free throw shooter. I mean, he is...
This is just an absolute beatdown.
Yeah, you're right, Steve, and you can't dwell on it too long. I mean, you've got to learn from your mistakes and then keep moving.
Blake misses.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Boy, are they on a tear.
You know what, Steve, and offensively, you sometimes don't know how or why it happens, but you just ride the...
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Good time to turn it up here, enjoying this double-digit lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, as long as they stay tidy and sharp, they'll walk away with the victory here.
And again, no good by the Lakers. And here they come. And he lays in the alley-oop. 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And it has been total domination on their part.
Yeah, they haven't put the parking brake on at all. They're continuing to go full throttle and pile up the points.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Got just enough of him on the way up to draw that whistle.
I thought that was a good call, Steve. I mean, you could see how that affected his shot just a little bit.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Hill. Kobe comes in for Matt Barnes. And Sessions subbed in for Metta World Peace. Good. Smith's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
Kobe kicks to Blake. Back to Kobe. Now Anthony defending. And that one's good. 19 points for Kobe Bryant.
You can say anything you want about this guy. He's played well in every area.
And you know what? That tells you what kind of game it's been for him. Well-rounded, highly productive in all areas.
Off the inbound pass. And that one's good, Anthony.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Kobe, that's for two. And that falls. Boy, he hit a tough shot there. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Anthony. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back.
And one of the things you like about the Lakers, their ability to go out on the road and win. In fact, last season, they were 27-14 away from... Yeah, this is a done deal here. They've pretty much finished this team off.
Yeah, we can put this one in the books. Too much to overcome now.
And the Lakers making a change here. World Peace is checked in. Here's Kobe. From past the arc. That one goes. Count it. Kobe's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Boy, he's lighting it up from long range this half, really taking advantage of the defense.
Here's Chandler, and he throws it down with one hand.
Well, he had a man in the paint, and he found him with the nice assist.
Now here's Bryant, and Sessions kicks to Kobe. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill, impressive.
And it's Anthony slamming it down.
That's a dagger. That will probably finish this game.
Yeah, it's over, Steve. Convincing closeout.
Here's Stoudemire. Rebound the Lakers.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
They're in a groove now. These three-pointers just falling at will here in the second half.
Yeah, I think the defense has got major headaches because this team's just not missing.
That free throw missing.
At the line of the Knicks, J.R. Smith taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Kobe. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Nice shot by Smith.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the arm.
Outside, Kobe. The tray. That's good.
He answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
So no problem for New York as they get the